What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Landeris, back at you with another video. Hey, just sitting here thinking before I go clock in, punch in. I was just sitting here thinking about how, you're gonna want to get insurance at some point in time in your business. You're gonna definitely need insurance. You're gonna want to be covered, and things happen, and I'm up here sitting thinking about some of the things that happened, when I was out and about with my lawnmower and stuff. I slid down. I'll tell you one incident that I did when I first started. There was like a small hill, and I think if you subscribe to my channel and you end up finding that video, it's when I slid down a hill, and somebody had their car parked there at a property, and not like a big hill, but just like an incline. When you have some of those, just the incline by the driveway, where the road, not where the road, but where the yard tapers off. Sometimes you'll have yards like that where you kind of have to weed eat that incline a little bit, because it's more than 20 degrees, or it might be at 20 degrees, just because they say, don't mow at 20. You can mow 20 degrees and less. Well, sometimes you can't do that, but I learned my lesson. And it took this to happen for me to be like, anytime I see that same type of yard with the same type of hill, and then it's right next to the driveway, I'm cautious, because it happened to me. And it was wet that morning, and you still try to get out there and cut. And what I did was, I was cutting and I was coming down at an angle to bypass the car, and for some odd reason, the mower went left, slid left, and it was nothing I could do. I just slid into the car that was right there. Now, in the beginning, I was thinking to myself, it never happened to me, but I was thinking to myself, hey, maybe I should ask the neighbor to move the car. But I said, I'll just bypass the car, kinda, and then kind of go down the hill at an angle to bypass the car. Well, that day I just didn't. I tried to bypass it, and and I was on the incline, and it slid towards the car. Put like a I don't know, it's the size of a quarter hole when a skag bumped into the door. It punched a quarter size hole in the door. So luckily I had insurance to be able to fix that vehicle. I don't know how much it cost, but they got it fixed or whatever. And I just remember having insurance that helped me out. I've heard stories about other people with, the dogs getting out after you left the gate open, and the dog ended up getting hit or killed or struck by a car or whatever the case is, or the dog could get out and bite somebody. That's your fault. That's why I try to shut all my back gates all the time, whether they got a dog or not. I just try to make it a habit. But what I'm trying to get at is, you got to have that insurance. That's one thing. When you get the money, make sure you got insurance on your business. That's the one thing I can say. I think a lot of times insurances are scams. You know, but at the same time, you know, I think what would be fair this is me just thinking, I think it would be fair if insurance paid you money back, like all insurances, paid you a certain amount of money back at the end of the year if you didn't have any claims or you didn't, you know, that's what all insurance. Car insurance, you know how many years you go, like, you should get a certain percentage back from your house insurance. You should get some type of percentage back if things, hey, what's up with these lights out here? They ain't paid the bill or something? Y'all see that? Man, y'all better pay that bill. Anyway, like a lot of the I'm about to say hospitals, because they ain't paying their bill, lights going out in the parking lot. But anyway, it's just always good to have the insurance. Like I said, they should be paying their customers back. They make so much money, and I know it's always a risk, but something got to give, you know, with these insurance people and stuff like that and companies. But you got to have that insurance on your business. You never know what's going to happen. You got the rocks that fling. You got rocks that fling by cars, vehicles, patio doors, patio windows. It's just anything could happen. And you just got to have that. And, you know, get license. I don't know if licensing, you know, where you working at, is a big must, but it's just good to have, you know. And to tell you the truth, I have not yet had a customer ask me, am I licensed and insured? You know, I advertise that and I got it on my business cards, but I don't even know if they really care. I heard this before. I don't even know if they really care. You know, you should care, but I don't know if the customer really cares as much as you having insurance and being licensed and all that. I don't know. Maybe that was a thing back in the day to kind of separate you. But I still use it. I still have it. I recommend people to have it. But me sitting here thinking now, I just don't recall anybody said, are you licensed and insured? They never asked me that. They never have. No customer out of the 9 years that I've been doing this have asked me, am I licensed and insured? Like I said, I got it on my wrap, I got it on my business card, and I got it on my website. But nobody has ever asked me that. Even like doing door knocking and actually talking to customers. Nobody's ever asked me, are you licensed and insured? I don't even know if they really care as much, but who knows? But anyway, guys, I was just sitting here thinking. I'm brainstorming. I'm just sitting here thinking before I go in. But yeah, guys, like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm getting up there. I'm at 904 or something like that. Got to hit that 1,000 subscribers, and I'll hit a milestone or whatever they say for the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that or whatever. But yeah, help me get to that 1,000 customers or 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see where that takes us from here. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, leave your comments, hit that bell button, do whatever you got to do. Hey, but go ahead and get that license, and go ahead and get that insurance on your business when you're able to. You're gonna need it. It could be that one time you're gonna need it, you know. So it's I never thought that I would need it, but there's a couple of times that I needed that, and there's a couple of, whew, man, that almost happened. But in the back of your head, you're like, oh man, I didn't want that to happen, but you got that security of having that insurance and things like that. So go ahead and get that whenever you're able to. It took me probably, no, I didn't get it my first year. I didn't get it. It took me, I was going to get my insurance that next following year when my stuff, all my stuff, this is no lie. I had told myself when I got my leaf trailer, I said, once I get this leaf trailer, I'm going to have to put insurance on everything anyway, because they're going to want insurance on it. So I'm going to get that leaf. That's when I was going to get that, put the insurance policy. I made a little bit more money than the year before. So I was like, yeah, this is the year. I buy the leaf trailer, and then I'll put everything insurance. And then sure enough, that November, I was getting that leaf trailer in December, and that November, them scumbags stole my trailer with everything in it. Yep. And in the back of my head, I'm like, dog, I don't have the insurance on this stuff. Man, I was going to get insurance. It's weird how life works, that when you was going to get it, something crazy happened like that. And I think about that all the time. I couldn't afford it that first 1 or 2 years. But I ended up getting it that following year. So yeah, just go ahead and get it whenever you're able to. So all right, guys, I'm out of here for real. Gotta go clock in. Peace.